Artaveshyadisvidyamati sarvasvaharini Katamukti-vyaghranashinu kila sarvatmahilani Apityatvalaxmi patiratini-to vyomanayani Vajay Radha Krishna Swarati Manidautam Bhajamana. O mind, abandon the prostitute of mundane talks who plunders all intelligence. Do not listen at all to the stories of the tigress named Mukti, liberation, who devours all souls. Moreover, also give up attachment to the husband of Lakshmi, Sri Narayana, who only leads one to Vaikuntha. Instead, here in Vraja, serve Sri Sri Radha Krishna, who give one the jewel of their own love. So what are we talking about? In meetings like this, we may talk about spiritual subjects, but when we go out, what are we talking about? Srila Prabhupada says, a well-dressed fool is not revealed until he or she speaks. Right? We see this especially with some of the modern American politicians. How we speak reveals our actual character. So this is the most gross of the kinds of pride, because we may not be aware of it, but everybody else is as they hear us. My dear friends, this is your first homework, a home fun assignment. Start listening to what you talk about. I started really listening to myself and hearing, wow, I do a lot of self-glorification. And every time we criticize others, put down others, and we can be really subtle about how we glorify ourselves also. What sounds are we making? They reveal who we really are. What do we write on social media? I know devotees, you never know they were a devotee by what they post on social media. And what are we listening to? Not only does it reveal who we are, it forms our future. As you know, the whole world was created by sound. What was that sound? And everything's still making that sound. Right? The electrons are moving and vibrating. Everything's making a sound. This life is the result of the sounds we have made in the past. Bhagavad Goswami has a very heavy metaphor. He says, if you are speaking and listening to mundane sounds opposed to bhakti, then you are enjoying with a prostitute. So a prostitute may look very attractive, she may be promising love and pleasure, but all she wants is money. And here you can see she's stealing his wealth right out of the heart. I know we see this. People who, especially if they're doing a lot of criticism and fault finding, they lose their bhakti, isn't it? Even if all they ever talk about is politics and the cricket game, and after a while they say, I don't have a taste for Krishna. Our intelligence is stolen away. Now then he says something perhaps surprising. He said, all right, not just ordinary mundane things, don't talk about liberation. Liberation is like a tigress that's going to eat your very self. What do we mean talk of liberation? Oh, man, I can't wait to get out of this Kali Yuga. Oh my God, and I'm suffering so much. When am I going to go back to Godhead? That's talks of liberation. Love is something different. What do we do in the marriage ceremony? We take the cloth and we tie it. When you love someone, you bind yourself to them. When Krishna said, you're me, now you're free to go. Was she happy? Well, those of you who are married, if later this evening your spouse says to you, now you're free to go, I hope you won't be happy. So, of course, to love Krishna, one has to be free. It can't be forced. Mars has been talking about this a lot. Krishna doesn't want forced love. It has to be on the basis of freedom. But talking about our own freedom is the antithesis of love. And it's just like a tiger. It looks very beautiful, looks very spiritual. Some people keep tigers as pets, right? Nice tiger, pretty tiger. Oh, such a nice tiger. One day they just don't show up at their job. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, talks of liberation, it's like a prisoner who wants to get free by committing suicide. And these talks of mundane things and liberation are like two witches haunting us. Even Raghunath Das Goswami says, don't be attached to the liberation of Vaikuntha. And it's interesting, he says, Lakshmipati. Bhaktivinoda says that those who go to Vaikuntha want to enjoy the opulences of Narayan. Like a friend I have who says, oh, I like having wealthy friends. Then when they go on their yacht, I get to go too. So this is the mood in Vaikuntha. They love Narayan, but they want to enjoy the opulences of Narayan. Was the residence